right, so hey, this is Larry Yeager at Yeager's Cycle, and I thought today maybe I'd give you a little information on screen customization on the Pan America. It's got a couple different options you can do. You can make the screen lighten and darken automatically, or you can manually do it, and then you can also make the readout on the screen a simple readout, or what it's called a widget screen. It'll have more information on it. It's very easy to do, very simple to do. I have grown to really like the setting my screen up to where it automatically fades down, darkens, and then brightens up during the day. I really like that, so it does it automatically for you, because I think the default is to just be manual. And then I also like having more widgets to look at on the screen that just gives you more information about the motorcycle. So basically, very simple how to do it. Okay, so you want to put it in an accessory mode, which is done by pushing the speedometer reset knob down and holding it down until it brings up the instrument module, or IM is what some people call it. Okay, so once you get the instrument module pulled up, and what I've got, so you can see right now, this is the simple screen, and I'm going to push the multi-window button, and I'm going to arrow over to where we see the setup screen right there, and I'm going to enter on, let me go back. Let me go back. I'm going to do that again for you. It timed out on me. So I'm going to go over to the setup screen again, push enter, down to appearance, push enter. So we got screen brightness. So if I push enter on screen brightness, you see it's got auto brightness, which I've got it checked to be on. If you want to change that, you just simply push the enter button over and it shuts it off. That way it's in a manual mode. So you can come down to screen brightness then and push enter on that, and you can set it to what number you want it to be at all the time. Okay, and again, I've really grown to like the automatic, so that it dims at night for you, so it's not blinding you, and then it brightens up during the day automatically. It really works well for me. So I'm going to take mine back to the auto brightness screen, go up to it, I'm going to hit enter, and I'm going to check mark that to where it's in auto brightness, so it just does it automatically. So that is one option we have. We're going to come back then, and we're going to go to dashboard customization. Come down to that and hit enter. And just so you know, the enter button is the center button on the left-hand handle control module. And it's got simple and it's got widget. It's got both of them. So right now we've got the simple one selected. I'm going to down arrow. And I'm going to select widget. Okay, I'm going to give you a quick shot as to what that looks like. I'm going to hit home, and you can see that. So it has front and rear tire pressure. It has range, which would be how much mileage you got left on this tank of fuel. It's got trip A, trip B. It's got your standard speedometer and trip meter and neutral, everything in the center. And then it's got outside air temperature. It's got engine temperature, and it's got battery voltage. And then I have navigation selected. So the cool thing about the widget screen is that stuff is selectable. You can change it. This is just what I chose. I like to see my tire pressures. I like to see my range and my odometers, and I like to see the engine temperature and the battery voltage. And I really haven't used the nav side very often, but that's, you can change that if you want to put something else up there that will give you the information you want. Now, to change that, we're going to go back to the multi-window, just like that. We're going to head over to the setup screen, hit enter, and we're going to go back down to appearance, hit enter, down to dashboard customization, hit enter, and then it's already on the widget screen. So if you notice right here, the right-hand button is a edit button. So we're going to hit the right-hand button, and it brings up an edit screen. You see our orange box? So if I hit enter on that, it's going to bring up an edit pencil. See that edit pencil? So then I will hit the right hand button again. It will let me edit what is in that upper left hand corner box. So if I hit that, so we've got tire pressure monitor system, which I have it selected. If you notice, I'm going to go right by navigation. It's not available for that screen. So if we go up, see, it went right by it. There's audio. You can select audio. You cannot select bike status, which is engine temperature, battery voltage. You cannot select trip meter for that particular widget, but you can select empty, which would be your where your fuel mileage range is at. So if it's grayed out, it's not available for that widget. I'm going to go back down to TPMS, tire pressure monitor system, because that's where I would like to have mine at. It's in that upper left-hand box. Leave it selected. I'm going to go back, and then I can move this orange box down to the lower left if I want. We're going to hit back one more time, and then I can move it. I can select enter on that one, which gives me the edit pencil. I can hit the edit pencil. So on that one, I can enter the trip screen. I can hit the audio screen, basically, and the empty screen. So I got 3 different screens that you can select. And I'm sorry, I told you wrong on the empty screen. Basically, empty is empty. There's nothing in the screen. I was incorrect on that. So that's your options for that particular cell. I'm going to go back to this, and again, all 4 of those are selectable in some way. You can leave it empty. You can put some kind of information in there. And again, I just like the tire pressure monitor. I like my trip meter and get fuel range in the lower left, and I like my vehicle information in the right, and in the lower right, I leave my navigation on, is what I leave there. So it just tells me an ETA as to where my destination is and when I'm going to be there. So anyway, that pretty well gives you an idea. You can hit home screen, brings it right back to the widget screen, and it's got all that information on there. So yeah, it's pretty handy. Another thing is too, I want to make you aware of. So this speedometer or instrument module, or IM, is how kind of Harley Davidson refers to it. There are updates that need to be done to that. We have got a video that will show you how to do the updates to those, because it's very important that you do the updates. There's ECM, there's BCM updates, which the dealer has to do, but the IM module updates, the consumers can do those, can download those off of to a flash drive and put it right in the USB-C port on the side of the IM. So and I would stay current on those. They do corrections, and it's very important. So hopefully that helps you.